has changed.
Всем привет, с вами Антилар. Продолжаю играть в Fallout 4 StoryWealth. X12 плазмокастер вернулся. Так, это не яйца майрлорков, окей. БОГ. Бункер. И также я взял гауссовскую пушку. Стандартную гауссовскую пушку. Не самодельную, не прототип. Вот дефолтную гауссовскую пушку. Для того, чтобы поддерживать X12. Я хочу попробовать... Понимаете, проблема в том, что для оружия легендарные модификаторы требуют просто, чтобы я нафармил требующие зачарования, да? Так вот. Их... трудновато нафармить. Понимаете, да? Так. Привет.
Hey there. Something I can help you with?
What's the story with this place?
Well, for starters, my name's Chuck Finley. Part of a group of outcasts from the Brotherhood of Steel.
Так.
From the DC area. And this bunker is our home in the Commonwealth.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're on a bit of a crusade.
Крестовый
Here to
поход.
champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, the powerless. You know, in a world full of criminals who operate above any law. Now listen, sorry about that. Our entertainment options here are kind of limited. But to answer your question, you could say we're like the Brotherhood of Steel, but without the whole, Nazi vibe. We generally believe that all sentient humanoids have a right to exist. So we don't start fights with others just because their skin or DNA is a little different than ours.
Окей.
Except feral ghouls. Fuck those guys.
Да,
Come
верно.
to think of it, most super mutants too. Bunch of bitchy little girls. Anyway, we mostly do mercenary work to pay the bills, hostage rescue, wild animal control, escort some travelers to and from major trading hubs, shit like that. We try not to be evil. And of course, we search and accumulate as much technology as we can.
Окей.
You're in charge?
Me? Oh, hell no. I might be the oldest, but no one's actually really in charge. We came from a strict hierarchy with the Brotherhood of Steel, and we all saw how great that turned out. The chain of command was so inefficient it would get us all killed if we tried that bullshit here. We're a small enough group, and we don't need a formal hierarchy fucking us up.
Окей.
Why did you leave the Brotherhood in the first place?
It's complicated, but the short version is, the Brotherhood of Steel started out on the West Coast, shortly after the Great War, and its original mission was to hoard pre-war technology. A little over 30 years ago, the Brotherhood sent a group east to explore. And, well, that group eventually settled in the DC wasteland, which is where most of the crew here grew up. Our leader was a man named Owen Lyons. So, in addition to acquiring technology, Lyons believed it was important to be a good neighbor and help out the local community, which eventually didn't sit well with most of the other Brotherhood. You see, we were involved in a massive project to provide clean drinking water to the DC wasteland, and, well, that's a long fucking story. Over time, more and more of the members of the East Coast Brotherhood chapter began to view assisting the DC community as a waste of our resources. Then Owen Lyons died, and let's just say shit got interesting after that. A few years passed, and there was a power struggle, and ultimately our choices were to follow the 16-year-old who was appointed elder by the West Coast Brotherhood, or to leave for greener pastures. Most people stayed. We chose to leave. That was 4 years ago. We headed northeast to the Commonwealth and been making a living here ever since.
Вот так вот. Это ивенты предыдущих серий Fallout. Fallout 3, по-моему, из 2 тоже. То, что
I wanted
есть.
to ask you about something else.
Okay, shoot.
How can I get in?
Well, obviously we don't let just anyone in. The only reason you made it through the front door is our scouts spotted you a mile away and radioed in that you matched the description of the person who's been taking out raiders lately. So we turned off the turrets and figured we'd give you an audience. We work on a you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours system here. If you want in, you gotta do something for us first.
So, what did you have in mind? I'm gonna need some more in the way of details.
The job is to retrieve a weapon for one of our brothers. As background, we do a fair amount of work transporting traders and patrons to and from Fusion City.
Fusion
It's a
City.
goddamn dangerous job providing transportation through the glowing seep, but it does pay well. One of our crew goes by the name Grabthar. Well, he got denied entrance to Fusion City after taunting the guards there, and they confiscated his weapons and supplies. Anytech, the security division of Fusion City, never really formally charged Grabthar with anything, but the items they confiscated ended up being sold at one of their public auctions. And one of the items they took was Grabthar's sledgehammer. That weapon has a lot of serious sentimental value to Grabthar since it was given to him by his late brother Warvin right before he died.
Huh.
Is there a point to all this?
Right. So Anytech holds public auctions every now and then, and that's where they sell their confiscated property. I think the last one was over at the church in Nantic.
О, я видел.
Anyway,
Ага.
head over to Nantic Banks and see what you can find out about the auction and track down the sledgehammer.
Окей.
Bring the weapon back to me, and we'll see about letting you in the bunker. Deal?
Sure. Why not?
All right. I'll mark the location of the church on your map.
Инициация. И музыка еще, бля, нихера. Погнали. Так, значит, мне нужно не сюда, мне нужно сюда, нетик. Окей, погнали туда. Search Natick Bank's church for the clues of the auction.
What? I'll wear your guts around my neck!
Auction list. Fusion City Lost and Found. Так, ну это написано где? Рейдер Эмпориум. Совсем близко. Что тут, блядь, происходит? Йо!
I am a super mutant!
У меня въебало из ракетницы, хорошо не попал. Чё за хуйня? Фрик. Минигайнер. Чё тут, блядь, происходит? Сайбермех танк-бот.
Gonna find you! Gonna kill you!
Чё тут, блядь, происходит?
Gone now. Pitch it.
Ебануться. Ебануться. Короче, тут супермутанты Титан схватились с роботами. Танк-бот. Охренеть. Охренеть. Так, окей, я не буду это снимать. Ага, это тот же самый мод, который добавил эту штуку. Crafting supplies, тут целая куча будет. Ну, я уже понял, короче, к чему это идет. Хемлаб какой офигенный. Ха. Это чем-то отличается? Нет, это ничем не отличается. Это такой же Chemistry Station. Ну окей, на карте, значит, есть два сундука по автопродаже говна.
Got anything?
Я понял. Chemistry.
Why the cup, you may ask? Well, so I can drink coffee while getting head, obviously. What the fuck were you thinking?
Railway Rifle. Ха. Моё. Рейдер Power Armor. Я могу все это спереть.
Could you give me a hand? I've got 7 dead hookers outside in the alley for Vada's birthday.
Safe storage weapons.
Yes.
Safe storage ammo.
Nice.
Ха. Armor.
Sweet.
Ха. Clothing.
That's it.
Miscellaneous. Блин, прикольно сделали.
Got it.
Это для хлама. И хемс. А, блин.
That's it.
У. Да, это, блин, жесть. Doc Brown's lab.
Hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be in here.
What do you do around here?
Nothing that concerns you. Not that you'd believe me if I told you.
Come on. You can do better than that.
Fine. This is my time machine. It broke, and I'm trying to fix it.
Wow. That's an interesting story. Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
Oh, what the fuck? Alright, you've got my attention. What do you want? And how do you know Brian Virgil?
Virgil was a scientist in the Institute, right? Did you know him?
Of course I knew him. He was in charge of the FEV program. You know, the one responsible for kidnapping people, turning them into super mutants, and releasing them back into the Commonwealth. That
Okay.
program created the Commonwealth's entire super mutant population. Hundreds of them. And the worst part is, the Institute gained nothing by doing it. For decades, they threw resources down that FEV rat hole while abandoning projects like cybernetics that were showing real promise. Eventually, Virgil had a mental breakdown, destroyed the FEV lab, and escaped to the Commonwealth. That was the last I heard of him. I figured he must be dead by now.
How did you escape the Institute?
I used the distraction created by the Institute's hunt for Virgil to make up a bogus mission that required my presence on the surface. Allie Fillmore does it all the time, so she can get her nethers twixt over at Fusion City. My mission request was approved almost immediately. I made copies of all my research, and once on the surface, left a small trail to make it look like I had been killed.
What is it you're working on?
I was serious when I said time travel. It's been my life's work. I made a breakthrough on the project while I was still at the Institute. When I realized how close we were to actually achieving time travel, I knew I couldn't let the technology fall into the Institute's hands. That's when I started planning my escape. It was all so simple in theory, but things started going downhill once I reached the Commonwealth.
What do you mean by that?
Long story, but ultimately I had to borrow money from a raider gang to keep my research going. When I couldn't pay back the loan, they repossessed my equipment Of course, the raiders have no idea what to do with this stuff, but the concept of time travel intrigues them, so they let me continue my research here. I figure this is as safe a place as any to hide out from the Institute. Who's gonna look for the most advanced technology ever created by the human race in the basement of a raider strip club on the ass end of the Commonwealth?
So it is possible then.
If you mean time travel, yes. I initiated a dozen successful trips, but then the circuits shorted out and damaged several components. Until I obtain the replacement parts, the time machine is out of commission. Say, you feel like taking a trip back in time? If you can locate the parts for me, I'll let you have a go in the machine.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Here's the list of parts I need. Bring them back to me, and we'll get the time machine operational.
Ух, бля. Shit you should know before time traveling. Жесть. Stolen Institute Schematics. Охренеть. Охренеть. Я в шоке.
Hey, are you the plumber?
No, I'm Jangles.
Да, тот момент, когда я не могу показать диалог, потому что через него просвечивает проститутка, которая без нижнего белья танцует на другой стороне.
Keep telling him we're running low on supply. We need to take more risks. Caravans ain't that well guarded.
Excuse me.
Hey, 60Ps.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Шиш-кебаб беру. Где еще я смогу это купить? Ёптать. Интересно, у него запас. Только 7,62 вообще ни хера нет. Ладно.
Hey, 60Ps.
I'm looking around for something, and I'm betting you know right where to find it. Here you go. Check it out.
Oh yeah, the sledgehammer, I have that. The sledgehammer isn't for sale though.
What if I made it worth your while?
Tell you what, there's another weapon I'm trying to acquire. Track it down for me and I'll trade you the sledgehammer for it.
I'm gonna need more than that.
The weapon I'm looking for is a dildo bat. About a month ago, some guy walked in here desperate for caps and pawned off a bunch of stuff. It was mostly low value stuff, so I didn't think to examine the dildo bat carefully. I sold the bat to a guy named Will for 20 caps. A couple days later, another customer comes in asking for the bat. Of course, I asked him why on earth would he want to buy a dildo bat. He says because there's a treasure map hidden in the tip. I asked him what the map was too, and after some convincing, he confessed it was the map and access code to the treasure of Jamaica Plain.
Wait, were you just playing a joke on me?
If we could find the treasure of Jamaica Plain, that would get this place fully operational.
Я-то был,
What
там
do you
ничего
think?
нет.
Are you up for tracking down that dildo bat?
Sure, why not? It's not like I have anything better to do.
The guy I sold the bat to lives in a bus just north of Fort Hagen Red Rocket. Good luck out there.
О, господи. Вот это, кстати, модель с сошками, которая недоступна в игре. Сошки были удалены. Ну ладно, пойдем отсюда. Какой это имба? Какая это имба, блин. Письмо жене. Ничего из этого нельзя брать, блин. Обыскать гараж. Ради улик.
Regrettable. Is someone present? By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
А?
You must be turned hello. Movement detected. This enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting. Lower limb.
Ну, danger. Что это за звуки вообще, а?
Following Institute protocol.
Что началось-то?
Actuator.
Охренеть.
Assessment. Must die. Sustaining damage.
У них какое-то лютое количество хп. Death Claw дохнет от одного выстрела. Эти танкуют 2 или 3. Так, ну это плазмокастеры. Руш Синт Лидер. Охренеть. Охренеть. А, опыта ни хрена не дают за них. 23, ну это камон, это о чем вообще? Это супер лютый. Ой, ё. Чуть не убили меня.
Gone.
Это не тот слэшхаммер.
Scanning.
Олень попал под раздачу. Охрень, Disgruntled Scavenger.
Shutting down. Please come out.
У них лоеры X12.
Now I understand. You are hiding because you fear death.
Так, ну как мне туда пройти? Все, hidden. Это был последний. Офигеть, блин. Вот это противники. Вы видели это дерьмо? Офигеть, блин. Так, а куда мне идти? О, бля. Это чё? Rapid Pistol. Да, радиуса не хватает, чтобы на такие дистанции стрелять. Всего лишь 170 или 190 радиус. Ватс. Развязка Масс Спайк. А кто еще? А, сверху есть ганнер, я понял. Т-60. Точно есть такая. Inconspicuous footlocker.
Got it.
Dildo bed. Is that a dildo? О, блин, серьезно. Ну и квесты. Ну и квесты, черт возьми. Офигеть. Ганнер микст. То есть я понял, что это реально амбуши от этого идут. Квеста. Просто очень жесткие амбуши. Ганнер Командер в Т-45. Ну кому, какой нахрен Т-45? У этого одна ракета осталась. Lever Action Rifle Plasma Infused. Сейчас приду за тобой. Погоди. Ганнерс, блядь. Legendary Ганнер уже залутан. Где ты там? Мразэш. И? А, вот они. Минус 3. Охренеть их тут. Да, это был последний. Командер. Это Брамин. Охренеть, блин. Вот такой вопрос. Так, ну тут, конечно, надо поспать, чтобы сохраниться. А вот это место, оно вообще... это что? Это ведь ванильная локация, да? И что в ней, в этой ванильной локации? Тут вроде ничего такого нет. Но я просто пытаюсь понять, какой смысл вот в этом всем. Зал трон. Вот тут еще что-то. Тут хреново куча укреплений, которые ганнеры сделали для того, чтобы эту позицию себе получить. Я это все, естественно, пробил. Наверху никаких из этих укреплений нет, но здесь есть ветряки. Ну, я даже не знаю. Ладно, пойдемте сдадим. Это Glowing Sea, да? Да, это Glowing Sea. Однозначно. Это кратер. Кратер атома. Там. Все, пошли. Ну, до воды интересно. Нет.
Hey,
Welcome back. I see you got the bat. Any trouble finding it?
I eat danger for breakfast. Tastes like chicken.
Nice work. As promised, there's a sledgehammer you wanted. Also, you can keep the dildo bat. I only needed it for the map.
О, бля. Дополнительный квест появился. Pimpin' and Easy. Потом. Почему плазмокастер X12 такая лютая имба? Почему?
Hey, look who's back. Any problems retrieving the sledgehammer?
You missed all the fun. I'll be sure to invite you along next time.
All right. Looks like it's mojito time. Here's a keycard to access the bunker. Have a look around, make yourself at home. Feel free to use the supplies in the workbenches. If you want a little more history about our order, you can check out the terminals in our research library.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey there. Something I can help you with?
Tell me about the people in your division.
If you want a little more history about our order, you can check out the terminals.
Got any work?
Not at the moment, but I'll let you know if something comes up.
I'd like to trade some items.
Sure, take a look.
BOG Uniform Unzipped Jumpsuit 2. Полный сет Т-60. С Brotherhood of Steel 1. А, это окраска. Я понял. Окей. Гатлинг Глазер он продает, кстати говоря. А что у тебя за спиной?
Can't pick this.
Requires key. How to sell your stuff trunk. Ха. И вот я получил доступ в бункер. Сколько тут лута, ё-моё. Тех retrieval сейф. Йоу! Ха. О! 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 Вау. Вау. Хм. Как тут все круто. Только верстака не хватает. Был бы тут верстак, я бы сюда переехал. А это что такое? Что это? Это креолятор, что ли? Йоу! Джесси Портер. Охренеть. Йоу! Нифига себе!
Hi.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Охренеть!
Hey,
I'm sure I've got something you need.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Here's what I've got.
Это третья
I'm good for now. Thanks.
база, такая же, как... Вау! Тут даже бассейн есть! Так, вот здесь я могу жить. Я очень надеюсь, что здесь нету никаких женщин, которые трясут голым торсом, чтобы из-за них я не мог здесь снимать. Но вроде все в порядке. О, это гауссовка. Я не знаю, что это, не вижу. Как же тут круто! Оно 100% стоило того. Это что? Security. У него броня Келлога, по-моему. Охренеть! Охренеть, как тут круто! Тут даже это есть, Experimental Plan. Но остальное я понимаю, что это Experimental Plan, не понимаю. Grabbed hard.
Stay here, standing, talking.
Вау.
Good, bad,
Дай пройти.
good.
Блин, как тут офигенно, а? Почему тут так офигенно? Пембот Азальтрон.
Assessing threat. Hostile is clear. Standing down.
Тут очень, очень круто. Так, ну это вроде как самый большой уровень, который тут есть интима или что-то в этом роде. Я думаю, это подойдет. Офигеть, как тут классно! Да. Все, я на этом завершаю сейчас. Или Enter for more shows. Окей. В следующей серии продолжим с этим возиться. Это офигенно. Все, всем спасибо, всем пока.